La Cooquette, La Cooquette.
Hello, and welcome again to La Cooquette, a place where food cravings come in different sizes and shapes. And today is no exception. Ready? If you haven't guessed it by now, today we're making frog legs à la Provençal.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
These cuisses de grenouille are very popular in French cuisine, but also in the south of the US and Southeast Asia. And today, you will lose any fear and learn how to cook these lovely legs. Trust me, they're délicieux. The first thing we'll do is to snip our legs. Use scissors or a sharp knife to do this. This way, they won't be able to jump and they'll be easier to handle. Now, we'll let them rest inside a pool of milk for about half an hour. We do this for them to drop that river smell. In the meantime, we'll prepare a delicious beurre blanc to accompany our frog legs. Let's put on high heat, and we'll first add a bit of olive oil to saute our chopped shallot for a bit. Don't let it burn, and add a bit of salt. After that, we'll deglaze with a bit of dry white wine. I'm using a Chardonnay, but you can use any dry white wine. We'll add the lemon juice and pepper and let it consume almost completely. That's when we'll add our first square of unsalted butter, still on high heat but mixing it so we make sure it doesn't burn. When it's almost melted, add your second square and so on. Beurre Blanc means white butter. And yes, it should look like that, but my butter was a bit too yellow. Make sure yours isn't by buying a lighter tone of unsalted butter. Once you melt it all, set aside or put on top of your serving plate like this. After the half an hour, we'll transfer our froggies onto a surface with paper towels and we'll pat them dry. We'll coat them in a fine layer of flour. An easy way to do this is to grab the flour and put it inside a resealable bag. After that, introduce 3 to 4 frog legs in it and shake, shake, shake. Do this with the rest. Our next step is to fry our little froggies. We will use clarified butter, so if you want to learn how to make it, check out this video right here. Pour your clarified butter onto your saucepan and make sure it heats up very well before introducing the legs. Add as many as you can fit and cover the pan, or else you might suffer a burn. Wait 3 to 5 minutes and flip them over. I prefer using these tweezers because it's easier to grasp them and also because they might break apart. They're delicate froggies. Once they're done, set them aside on paper towels. You can filter the remaining clarified butter in between batches and after you're done frying because we'll need it soon. But wait, I did tell you these were going to be à la Provençal, right? Well, that basically means adding garlic and herbs that are grown in that region, like parsley and rosemary. And I'm going to use this really cool tool that I found to chop my parsley. You can find more about it in the description of the video. Look how easy it is to get the rosemary out. Whoa. Add these ingredients and some garlic to the remaining butter on our pan. We'll saute it for a bit without getting it too brown. And then pour it on top of our froggies. Finally, for serving, I recommend that you have a traditional French side dish like potatoes or this delicious ratatouille. Subscribe for more yummy dishes et bon appétit! À bientôt!